Can you hear me now? Yeah. I feel you can hear me now because I just put the mic on. There you go. Okay. So we have don't let your past hold you back. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. Um, Gemini Virgo, especially with that aspect of it. Gemini Virgo Aquarius is coming up. Technology. Ah, don't let your past hold you back. There's something you don't want to hear about something in the past that you have to let go of, possibly. Because we tie in the energy, but let's see here. We have Temple Path and the journey. And then you are good enough. Well, this is full moon in Virgo, which we're coming up to shortly here. After full moon in Leo, we're going to handle full moon in Leo first. Wow, I haven't seen that pop up in a minute. Psalm 91 is going to be important during this part of whatever this is that you have to let go of. Psalm 91. Okay. Consecrating your water as you read or listen or both to Psalm 91 for 7 days to steer you clear from any residue of hidden situations that are blocking you from stepping out of your comfort zone. The temple path and journey here, 122. And I was saying that 122 has been showing up quite often with 637. And 122, there's a movie that's called 122 that came out 2019. And the 122 is bringing up the message from the last reading we just did with the magician being your current energy. 22 is the master builder, trusting the wisdom of your body in order for you to first and foremost even recognize the way you're able to manifest here. But you got here, don't let your past hold you back. This is a challenge because it came out sideways. Then you have temple path and journey. There's something still around you from your past that's not allowing you to have a smoother transition that you should be having at this point. This could also be the way you're responding to certain situations that could be rising back up. The key is to be in a state of joy. The key is to be in a state of joy, no matter what it is that's coming up against you. You know what I'm saying? That's wanting to keep you down and under. Focus on what brings you joy, and that's definitely going to be in alignment to your purpose, and only you have the vision of that and the tools for it to fulfill the vision. You're more than enough. There's something here that you're being asked to, again, it could have to do with the next 7 days. Is 807 2007. Your decisions that you make the next 7 days have to come from a state of wisdom. Let's see what's going on here. What's that? Yep. There's that. The world card. There's still something that you're holding on to as far as tradition, is what I'm hearing. It's time to release the negativity, tradition, and you got your contract. So this could be a situation where you're coming out of a marriage, but it seems more so if you're out of it physically, this is something still mental and emotional and spiritual that you're still connected to. For that, you want the book of personal. Because it's collective. I'm just picking up what's coming through. Under release negativity, time to release negativity, we got full moon in Scorpio. So this is, again, Taurus vibration coming through here again, because full moon in Scorpio occurs during Taurus season. What's under that? Archangel Gabriel. Speaking of action, it's right up under there. And then you have envy under action. I don't know if some of you, if you're in a position of taking action or making a decision to take action, and there could be certain people that you are asking about this, and these same situations or people are the ones you have to close out an energy with. The world. You need a break from the world or the box that people have placed you in. Okay, so some of you, there's people who have placed you in a box that you don't even belong. You can't be boxed in. You just 11. You can't be boxed in. 11 cornucopia. Huh. You can't be boxed in. 2911, that's 1111 right there. 1122 on the timer. Pay attention to those synchronicities. Because prior to coming onto the live, I saw 727, 737, 747, 757. So, in terms of you rising up, you stepping out of your comfort zone, know that, your spirit guides, which is your highest self, is directing you along the way. That's going to be uncomfortable for some. But for others of you, it's not so uncomfortable because you have a different, you know what I'm saying, a different view of what's happening. It's not affecting you the way people may want it to affect you. So now I'm getting, if this has to do with other people, right? And they want you to respond or react in a certain way, they're not getting the same reaction out of you that they're normally used to getting. So it's throwing them off. Okay. And you can see that. Some of you are seeing that. You're seeing all this happen right in front of your eyes, something that's always been happening, actually. But now you're seeing it. You're not just looking at the situation without 1, 2, 3, 4, with 1, 2, 3, 4, without 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not just looking at this without you noticing that this is what's going to allow you to rise up, because victory came out sideways. You weren't just doing you weren't doing what it is that your heart was telling you to do, because it was disconnected, or you were disconnected from your heart space, which means you were still in the position of the lowest chakras of being in fear. 28 of 10. A cycle has to be completed here. In order for the wheel of fortune to spin, there's certain things you have to do in order to get it moving, or for you to get back in alignment with the lines of fate. Then we have to think in that again. Definitely time to close the door on that. If this is regarding a masculine energy, or someone you were connected to that's been at the forefront of your mind here. 2012, 1 o'clock. Welcome, loves. Let me see. No. There is definitely something or someone that really wanted to take you off your path, huh? Okay. Use that as resistance. Use that as resistance in terms of lifting weights, making you stronger, makes you stronger once you recognize that that's what's happening. So why victory is a challenge? Why is victory a challenge? Victory is a challenge because there's something you have to disconnect from. Archangel Michael and strategy. So this okay, with strategy showing up here with the quill pen and this journal, this has to do with you bringing in your blessings, writing down your I ams. And in writing down these I ams, there are certain things in your life that were not connected to that. They may have pulled themselves away from you, or you pulled yourself away from it, but there's still a connection. So Archangel Michael has to come through here to sever that, dissolve it completely, especially as we mentioned fate, because the nodes are here. South node is here. This is definitely something from the past. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus, new moon in Taurus. So this could have something to do with manifesting a way of life, luxury, because second house Taurus has to do with your finances. It's polar opposite energy. The eighth house, when we're speaking of that Taurus Scorpio axis, the Scorpio energy is connected to the way you're sharing those resources. So this could be someone you shared resources with, and you could be in some form of contractual agreement that has to be severed here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, gosh. This person is very spiteful. You can see that. Well, the reading is showing that. Don't let your past hold you back in victory. Both sideways as a challenge here. 28, 29. Seven of Swords, February 8th, February 9th. Okay. $21 to $35. It's a long time. 14 years. Okay. When I say this energy is someone spiteful, they knew exactly what to do to tear you apart because that's all they know how to do to themselves. Okay. What else do we need to know about this? To move forward and clear out the energy, transmute it. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you. Angel of Balance is here. Angel of Balance is here. Speaking of 14, this is what I'm saying. Confidence is the key to success. They knew if they could take your confidence, they can stop you from becoming successful. Okay. Let's see. Angel of Balance. What do you want them to do here? Well, under confidence is your key to success. You have be bold and make the first move under that. And it has to do with the way you respond to your emotions as they run high. Okay. Your commitment to yourself, because it's cardinal energy, the way you take the next step to liberate yourself, your commitment to yourself is being tested. Okay. We are in this phase, as a matter of fact, first quarter phase. Challenges, commitments, courage. Mm-hmm. The answers you need are coming. It's peeping through here. Full moon in Gemini. Sagittarius season, this became clear to you. 8/18 on the 18th. So the end of Scorpio season, this became clear to you. 18th, if you're looking at November, or either Scorpio season, between the end of Scorpio season and the end of Sag season, this became clear to you. You already knew what you had to do. But the energy right now, something of that time frame could be, you know what I'm saying? poking at you. Angel of balance. King of Swords, Empress. This could be a mother figure. Doesn't have to be your mother. It could be a mother figure. A woman with children. If it's a woman with children, there's something here regarding codependency. Definitely December 18th. It's right there, 12/18. Speaking of the end of Sag season, 12/18, right here. And you have the Nine of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. This could be someone wanting you to hold on to the way they see success. But your way of success is unconventional to them. That's their business, not yours. It's their business, not yours. Now, if you're in a position where, you're around them, living with them, just do whatever it is that you have to do to unlock yourself from this energy. Come up with the strategies to bring forth the life that you want with the Empress here. You may want to listen to 963 Hertz. That just came on. Let's go. Angel of balance. What's your message here? Guidance for the collective. End it. Death, rebirth, Scorpio. End it is what I heard clearly. Choose a decision that ends it. The Lovers here speaks of decision. Could have to do with the Gemini, could have to do with the Lover, Gemini, Scorpio energy. How? What's the step here? 10 of Pentacles. Make sure your coins, your finances are in order. And I'm hearing for your finances to be in order, keep this to yourself. Keep this strategy that you're putting together. Keep it to yourself. 2323. Knight of Cups is here. There could also be an invitation that you're receiving that's going to allow you to move forward with your transformation. With someone who is truly willing to, see you succeed and not break you down when you are already at rock bottom. Okay. The key for you now in this moment, so that way you're not holding yourself back onto the past because of financial situations, to do what it is that you have to do to get up out of there. Okay. Psalm 91. That's why that came in. Psalm 91. And a honk outside. In order for you to listen to your heart, it doesn't matter what your background is. Read that Psalm 91. The book of Psalms is a book of spells. I mean, the whole book is spelling in words. But it's time for you to remove yourself from whatever these energies are that got a strong hold on you. Because based on what we was mentioning in the previous live, when you do this, if there are any other familiar energies surrounding you connected to that, you'll see those begin to leave also. For some of you, you're completely out of a situation, but you're still around certain people that are familiar energies of what you've gotten out of. That's where the subconscious comes in. Where that which you're conscious of is no longer there, but subconsciously it still is. What else? You're gonna have a change in your finances here with the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You gotta get on your purpose. Every move you make from now on has to be for your purpose, on purpose, with purpose. If it's not that, some of y'all got to speak up to whatever this is, or these situations, or people saying no. Speak up. That's a full ass sentence. No. No. It's time for you to get your vitality back, your life force back with this Queen of Wands here. You're a generous person. I can see that. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, more Scorpio. Emotional intelligence. Intuitive action, because the masculine is about taking action. But this King of Cups here, for some of you, what's within your subconscious has to do with the masculine that is highly intuitive, but they are wounded also. And they may have a situation with the mother, because you saw the King of Swords and the Empress that showed up in the shuffle here. What's this? Seven of Wands. When you activate this Psalm 91, speaking of the subconscious mind, this is the way the energy is going to protect you when it comes to whatever this is subconsciously that knows its way through. Or there's something here that that allows you to be on your temple path, mind, body, and soul, that you may have not been consistent with lately. Each time you're not consistent with this, you notice you get right back onto this energy where you're connecting yourself more into the South Node energy rather than your North Node. Incorporate the South Node, but what you incorporate from the South Node is the lessons and the abilities and the gifts you have from those lessons, not the lesson. I mean, because this just popped through. It's time for you to protect your vessel that holds your soul. Angel of Balance, tell me more about this death rebirth. Queen of Swords, what about it? What about her? Three of Pentacles, Mars in Capricorn, Libra, Mars in Capricorn. This has to do with a home. Libra, Mars in Capricorn's in your fourth house. It could have been it could be a home that you're in now, a situation that occurred at home, or what home is to you. Speaking of protecting your vessel. Some of you are in a situation where you have to move out of that space, move away from this partner. And once you do, you'll notice that you'll step fully into, yeah, Six of Swords. This is beautiful with the Six of Swords coming through here, because the universe is actually working with you here to do this, pulling you out of the murky waters into stable waters. You may have been having a lot of drinks of water. Yeah, bringing you out of this in order for you to step into your purpose that's going to bring you wealth here and supportive energies. But this is also, your purpose has to do with you um, giving that wisdom to others, because that's also the Ten of Pentacles. Hmm. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Speaking of invitation, this is sweet. There's new love coming in for sure. There's new love coming in. And I feel also, because this is a Venus and Cancer placement, this is new love of yourself, you know, and breaking yourself out of the past that's been holding you back. Some of you, that's your next step. If sharing what you've learned, because as you share what you learned or what you remember, the wisdom that you gain from these lessons, you'll begin to see more of what's been in your treasure chest. But whatever is there has to come out. Yeah. Speaking of water, dreams of water. You're meeting someone from a parallel universe where you are successful. Okay. Once you release that here, whatever, don't let your past hold you back. What's causing this? What's causing you to stay? Let's see. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. What else? And the Hierophant. Speaking of, you have a lot of information. It's time for you to bring it forward in order for you to reach or receive your wish fulfillment. This wish fulfillment, I know for some of you, is a rebirth, a reawakening. And the message is coming in from someone who is an ally, a lover. It's someone who's a lighthouse for you. Someone who's a lighthouse for you. You've been swimming in these dark waters, in these tidal waves, going with the current. You're just looking and just wanting to get to this lighthouse. Is here. It's here. For some of you, it seems as though you're still swimming, as though you're fighting against the current. Speaking of that one over there, don't let your past hold you back. We have the Empress and the Five of Pentacles. This is your thoughts and values of yourself, the way you are mothering yourself. Because it's not coming across as a mother figure. This is, let's say if there's a situation where you have issues with, your mother or something of that nature. They're saying leave that. That's what that is. Yes, but you have to get to a point where now you are able to mother yourself and break yourself out of whatever closet you want to keep yourself in, waiting for somebody to save you. And the whole time, source has been sending you what can, has been giving you information about what's bringing you out of it. With the same way you see this Four of Cups here, this person is not looking at the past, but more so on what source wants to provide this person with. And with the squirrel here, it definitely has a lot to do with happiness. For some of you, the anxiety came from waiting for the perfect moment, and waiting for the perfect moment on top of focusing too far ahead into the future instead of being right here and right now. For others of you, this has to do with neglect of a mother figure. You gotta let that go. So everybody can heal. You gotta heal it so she can heal it, and then keep going. But if y'all keep holding on and they didn't do this and they didn't do that for me, that ain't gonna do shit for nobody. Real for real. Page of Swords. Now, some of you got to leave the mother figure behind, someone who is a mother that you're not connected to anymore, that just keep spying on you. At least your thoughts about this person and what they've done and why they move in a certain way. Yeah, you got to let that go, because you got 10 of Pentacles that just came into my hand, because all that's doing is taking your pentacles away, taking your joy from your physical reality away. You got the 10 of Pentacles that showed up here. What's under this? 8 of Swords. Self-sabotage. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's this Page of Swords here? Aquarius. This could be one person who's in Aquarius that you know about, or a group of people. Two of Wands. So in terms of what's lurking, what's poking at you, this could be people you disconnected from the past while you were on your journey, crossing your roads, and now they're at a crossroads with you based on the way you're moving forward. But subconsciously, they're not aware of that because they're still wounded from whatever situations they have in the past. You're moving forward without grudges or any form of guilt or shame. You're just moving forward. You've released what you had to release when it came to a certain group of people. They watch you hard, though. Well, for some of these people, they can't admit it, but you are someone they look up to, or you inspire them. But they prefer to spy than to be honest with you, and that's okay. They'll figure it out. Let that go. Some of you can sense that. Just let it go. You keep moving forward, because all that's going to do is block you from this beautifulness over here. With this Two of Cups coming up under the Two of Pentacles. 838. Tell me more about 10 of Pentacles with 2 of Cups. Justice. Notice how this justice scales on the brain, but it's under the water, though. Speaking of subconscious, the best way that you can depict this. Now, You have the sword and the scrolls. That's this right here. It's Archangel Michael in this strategy, making sure that the strategy that's best in alignment to what it is that you came here to do, that's what you move forward with. Nothing's gonna stop that. You've been challenged plenty of times already along your journey, your temple path 122. But along the way, you've been victorious the whole time. Okay, this is where that come in. This is where this comes in. Where you have people wondering, how is it you're moving this way? And we've been moving in a way to avoid that. Basically, let me get some information here. You know what? Let me go to angels and ancestors. Let's take it up there. We don't even need to, for this strategy, you don't even need to stoop low. It's time for you to see this from a higher perspective now. You see? So let's go to the angels and ancestors. Let's see what they have to say when it comes to this here strategy while the scales are being balanced, because these messages right here are clarifying the angel of balance, and you about to get love and your finances are going to increase here and now. Because everything that is transforming is transforming at the root with Libra, Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn, Libra, Mars and Capricorn's in the fourth house of foundations in the home. Angels and ancestors, Archangel Michael, strategy, Angel of balance, justice, Ten of Pentacles, overall fulfillment in one's physical reality, finances, health, love, and the sharing of their wisdom. Archangel Michael with the strategy here. What do you advise the collective to do while this is being balanced with love coming in, divine generational wealth? What is your advice here for the collective? Hold the space. Tell us more. Release the old and rest with autumn, and take time to reflect. Hold the space. Release the old. When I place this mirror guardian down, when I placed this mirror guardian down, it covered rest. So the way it's reading, hold the space, release the old, take time to reflect. So this is not showing the Four of Swords where you're laying down and meditating on this, but more so seeing this happen in your environment. Where you've been damned, literally stuck, repressed. Because Druid, D, Autumn, A, Mirror Guardian, DAM, literally the dam. Emotions are running high. You see this tide back here? But there's justice energy, 44 on the timer. Ooh. That justice felt hot. But the Queen of Wands here, Aries energy, having your head on your shoulders. Vitality, life force, energy. Medicine Garden, Raphael, be open to healing information. That's what you want to do. Breathe. Breathe. Some of you're seeing where people are showing their hand. They're showing their hand and who they really are. Just observe and breathe. Because this would have something to do with what you have wanted clarity on, but you wouldn't expect it to show in the way that it's going to show itself to you, which is also why the process was the process for you to become wiser in your actions. So when you see the truth, you don't get pissed off. You have a quick, you know what I'm saying, a brief moment, but you move on. Because had it come sooner, that lesson is 1,000-fold on you. Because you're the one in a position, if you're here in this message, you're the one in a position to see things from a higher perspective. You're the chain breaker, basically. Hold space. As you shed old skin. You have some of the strongest animal medicines surrounding you. What I'm hearing from this snake here is shedding old skin. And where you're asked to hold this space and rest, because it's time for you to see an ability or power you have yet to recognize. Let's see. Mother Earth, feel love and comforted. Yeah. While these situations are going on, this is the key right here. This is the key right here. Some of you have recently had situations that you're ecstatic about. You know what I'm saying? Hold the space there while these situations are going on. Because as these situations that I'm speaking of, where people are showing themselves and who they truly are, as these amazing things are happening in your life, you can direct your energy to that. And it's something that you can see, you can feel, because it's occurring for you in your life. That's the divine order. Sometimes you can be in that situation and allow whatever it is that is not in alignment to that to take a hold of your energy at that moment. But this is also why that process came into play. Because where you're at now, it required that particular journey. So that way, when it's time for you to receive these spiritual gifts and these higher initiate abilities, you're not getting distracted by the mundane and lower frequencies. Instead, you're in an observatory mode where you're looking to see, okay, what can we do from our standpoint, controlling ourselves, to assist with that change where it can be received. 848. It's not necessarily something where you have to go in directly and change it. No. Feel as though once you step outside your comfort zone, you see exactly what this is. If you feel it now, listen. Yeah, I share you. Wow. Queen of Wands, The Knight of Swords. This is what I'm saying. These situations gonna come fast to you. But you're in a position that you're balanced now. Your heart is as light as a feather. And that in itself is a dangerous person to come across when someone is not in that alignment. Speaking of more water. Yeah, something was definitely hiding. 3 beeps. 849. $849. Revolt. Some of you have whatever this ability is coming from your father's side. The only reason you would destroy a kingdom is if it's not in cosmic alignment. And there are certain kingdoms that have been in place to distract you from your power so that way they can continue to oppress. Don't let your past hold you back. This is also where this is coming into play. Someone in a position of power who keeps sending they little messenger to spy on you. But they feel as though you're because you come from this bloodline that you're just the same as the others, when you're a full-blown version of all of them put together plus yourself. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, someone who builds the legacy. Because you have the heart for it. You're not here just for the financial aspect. It's much bigger than that. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Challenge? Challenge what? The King of Swords. There go the messenger. This could be an air sign. Or a significant partnership you have with a sibling or cousin or a group of people. Gemini, Aquarius, sibling, cousins, whatever. That's Gemini. Aquarius would be a group of people. Libra, significant partnerships that weren't balanced. King of Swords comes out sideways. It's the King of Swords here. Now, wow. Archangel Michael's putting a halt to all of this. You got the mother, the father, and the child in here. If this is a family, this is coming across as somebody that's in a, you know what I'm saying, who's in some worldly position here. This could be what you're feeling. It's something more that you feel as though you should know about yourself, but no one knows the history of it. It's lost. So they thought. So they thought. But it's rolling all up and down your DNA, though. That's why they said Archangel Michael is here, the chief, the destroyer, the warrior. Hold space while you shed old skin. I got this. I got this. It's an 8-year. I got this. All is well, beloved. All is well. Just continue to be in this space. It's going to be real easy for you to want to, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't. Just sit back. Just watch. Now, if you're on the opposite end of that, and the way you can put yourself in the opposite end of that is being defensive to any situation that occurred to you in the past, instead of healing from it and releasing it. If your life depended on you healing from a situation and letting it go, what are you going to do? Now that's going to be a much deeper question, because some people they don't care about life. But let me tell you something. You're not going anywhere but coming right back with that same lesson, infinite fold. You thought it was hard then? Oh, you come right back. You're going to get called right back to do it all over again. And it's going to be way more intense. So get a grip on it. There's resources, you know what I'm saying, and information. Some of y'all may even know people who are in a mental state where they shouldn't even be involved in any of this. This thing here is spiritual. So there's spirits involved. Some already connected to some that they have to disconnect from in order for them to actually breathe their life. Ashe, born to lead, yes. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Speaking of meeting someone from a parallel universe where you're successful. You see that? They can see you. Whether this is a person or opportunity, it sees you. 858. 838, 848, 858. Prior to the live was 727, 737, 747, 757. So that's where the angel of balance is coming to play. And the angel of balance landed right in the middle of all of these. Love is coming into your life so that way you can hold the space even more to shed this old skin. So something you enjoy or something that brings joy to your life comes into your life. So that way while these situations around you are being balanced out, some of it you're going to see, you know. But just remember to, all is well in my life. This is just coming up because it's just residue from what's been released years ago or yesterday or a second ago, however, whenever it occurred. Let's see what's under that. The devil. Telling you. As long as you keep holding this space for what you're shedding, this is what's happening to the energies around you that may want to test you. They're getting caught. Five of Pentacles. Can't hide now. Can't hide now. Six of Wands. It's time to celebrate. These are the people that honor you in the parallel version of yourself while you're celebrating yourself here. But it's going to show up in your physical reality. One more. Wow, it's King of Swords. Four of Cups. Can't drink this pain away. This is an energy of whatever you dish out, you have to be ready to take it when it's time for you to receive it. The Hermit. E. Whatever used to be darkness to you that you couldn't see is clear as day now. Three of Swords. There you go. It is clear as day now. Let's see what this final message is. Final message of advice for the collective. Bring them back into alignment. Intuition. 18 on the 18th. 902, that's 18. And Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You have intuition coming up from our cosmic reading cards. Number 18. Yeah, you got the parallel version of you that is successful, healed, full of love, beautiful partnerships, loving companions is watching you, eyes wide open, cannot be shut, divinely protected, not to be messed with. It says here, here we go. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Wow, Albert Einstein. When you pray with serenity, it comes from the heart. But do you find that your prayers often go unheard and unanswered? You are open when it comes to praying, dear one, but when it comes to receiving, you are closed. Most often, fears and doubts creep in to form barricades that block messages and communication from spirit, the universe, God, source, or whatever you wish to call the loving presence that speaks to you through your intuition, dreams, and visions, is a quieter, gentle voice that often goes unheard. If you have drawn this card, Spirit is asking you to pay closer attention to that inner voice and intuition. It has been communicating to you the answers and guidance that you seek. Go within, and listening to inner guidance requires going within and listening to inner guidance requires being open and away from distractions. Do not be misguided by the voice of the ego. The ego is loud, disruptive, and will do anything in its power to convince you that what you are doing is foolish and a waste of time. Do not let the voice of the ego fill your head with negative and disruptive thoughts. Simply observe this loud voice. Now give that quieter, gentle, loving voice within you a chance. Life isn't about killing the ego, but simply nurturing and watering the divine within you. In so doing, the ego fails to grow and survive in the light-filled body of love. Ashe, beautiful message to close this out with. The prayer: may I always have the wisdom and clarity to listen to the divine guidance and intuition within me. May I always, have the wisdom and clarity to listen to the divine guidance and intuition within me. May I always have the wisdom and clarity to listen to the divine guidance and intuition within me. And this is connected to the heart chakra. Beloved, that is your message. I'm going to post this as sources guiding me to on the community tab. Okay, this here. This could be something you read the next 7 days, just as a reminder, and make it a habit, of not forgetting the gift, the sacred gift of the intuitive mind, the intuition within you. Greetings, Pantera Soul Familana. But yes, loves, we'll be back the next video. Remember Psalm 91. Have a glass of water, clear glass of water, or whatever you can use, because not everybody, you never know someone's situations. They may not have a clear glass. Use whatever you have. Okay, but if you do have a clear glass, use a clear glass, fill it with water. Read Psalm 91, and then drink your water after it for the next 7 days. All right. I love y'all very much. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.